What's up, StarCraft fans? This is Chaotix bringing you Team Up Tuesday number 2, and today we're going to be looking at a 3 versus 3. We have what am I doing? Not hitting play. I should be hitting play so that this nonsense gets done faster, so that we're not watching blah blah blah. Well, not really blah blah blah. It's more like boring beginnings. But anyway, we have Mikey Bull over here in the yellow Zerg. On his team, we have Bosterios? Bosterios. It's like Cheerios with a B, right? I don't care. He is the orange Protoss, and also on his team is Bosun, another Protoss in the purple. We have over here 3 Terrans. I'm just going to let you know right now it's 3 Terrans. We have Gashnaw in the teal, I guess that is. We have Yuso Gosu, hey, look at you being all cool like that, in the red at the top, and we have T, like sippy tea, not like the letter T, over here in the blue. Now this map is called Green Acres, I believe it is. It's a very cool looking map, actually. Ha! I was expecting that. Oh really? Proxy Thor. See, that's what I expected when I saw this replay. 3 Terrans. I was just like, it's gonna be a 3-ring rush. It has to be. But now they're gonna do Proxy Thor. That I would like to see. He's like, all right, fine, I'll attack with. All right, this should be an interesting game. I'd like to see that. We got Proxy Thors and don't do something dumb. Proxy Thors and Planetary Fortress rushes. This should be either a really stupid game or a really funny game. And I like both. Both of these things sound amazing to me. So let's see, we have a scouting unit going on over here. I guess you are going to be the proxy guy. And whose team are you? You're the red Terran. Okay, so you're both over here. You're both these guys. These guys are bros. So T's over here, he's doing his little scouty thing. Sees that he has a Zerg, a Protoss, and another Protoss. I'm assuming he already knew that. But whatever, that's cool. It's a little, oh, corn roast. Or wheat. Is that wheat? I don't know. But there's birds. What's up, birdies? Thors may be a very intelligent idea. Is it because of what you see? It's most likely because of what you see. I mean, early Thors, 2 toss probably gonna avoid. Talking some strategy. I wonder what you guys will do, though. Will you void, or will you forgate, or will you do some other nonsense that I'm not thinking of currently? There is the factory from red and the factory from blue. They are definitely going to go for the proxy Thors, which should be interesting. I want to see the person do the proxy, not the proxy, the planetary fortress rush. That would have been hilarious. Last time I saw one of those was like way back in the beta, where someone was on what was that map where it wasn't like you're on one edge here and one edge here, but you're here and here. It was a spaceship or something like that. It was like some crazy space level where you had to go all the way around the map to get to your guy, or you had to like break through destructible rocks in the center. Whatever that map was, someone just flew over to the side, landed planetary fortress, done. It was hilarious. So it looks like we're also going to be seeing some Vikings from Gashnaw. So we have some Thor, and we have Vikings, which I guess is a pretty decent composition. Both are very good at anti-air, and the Thors will pretty much take care of anything on the ground. I assume... Oh, hi, kitty. I assume that the Vikings can be landed and taking care of anything, you know, anything like Zerglings from yellow over here, or the Thors, because I don't believe Vikings activate the hardened shield, but I would... I'm fairly sure, but I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. I'm sure that I'm right, but I'm sure that I'm wrong. Don't question my logic, sirs and madams. So let's see. Got our armories going up. We have our first Thor getting produced at the 6-minute mark. That's not too shabby. Looks like Red is a little bit behind on the Thor production. He is now starting his again at the 6.5-minute mark, I guess you could call it. It's only about 23, so yeah, whatever. What do we have working on over in this team? Because I have to know what they got. Okay, they're prepared essentially for a rush. So that's what they're stuck for. They know they have a bunch of Terran opposing them, so they are making some bailings for those Marines. We have some Stalkers here to hold the line and some ranged effects. Some, if they were going a normal route, I would say you'd probably get some, go straight for High Templar or straight for Colossus, yes? And then maybe some sentries until you can get that all going and have some force fields to block the ramp. Is that the only way in? I'm going the slow route of not clicking. No, that's the only way in. So drops would be the only thing you'd have to worry about. Cannon back here, some spine crawlers in the back. That'll be fine. But we'll see how this goes. It's a pretty wide open area in the front with a small set of rocks. It doesn't look like it'd be easy to defend. I guess some cannons and maybe some units over there with some long range would be alright, but we'll see. We got one Thor out, two Thors out for blue. We have the second Thor for red being produced. We even have double Thor, so his second Thor is actually much sooner than I thought it would be. So we're going to have, yep. So we'll have 6 Thors within the next minute or so. And blues, or teal, I'm sorry, you're going the Vikings, right? Yep, there's 2 Vikings here. Definitely got the facilities for it. No one has expanded yet except for, I'm sorry, blue has, and he is starting to mine from that. Red has, I'm sorry, blue has proxied, so that's technically I guess it's technically considered an expansion. Looks like the orange Protoss is going to be moving out. We have a bunch of bailings. He is definitely looking forward to seeing some, yeah, he's definitely looking forward to seeing some Marines, but it's going to be, that's pretty cool. I never noticed that. I don't play Zerg, so I don't see their portraits. That's pretty BA and gross. Gross and BA. But, you know, whatever. Looks like red is looking to possibly build a base here. I don't know if this is close enough or not. Blue should probably look at doing the same. They have pretty much center map control, so they can take care of any units that are walking by and or defend this very easily. I like that it's static. It's mirrored so that they get access to this one, and this team gets access to that one. That's pretty nifty. High yields in the middle. Should probably do the actual, like, hey, here's what the map looks like in the beginning of a match. Let's put up the production tab so that I can see what's good. Oh, I hit the play button. Balls. So we got the... Alright, so they're going for armor level 1 first. That's pretty good. Keep them alive longer. There is a Void Ray on the way. These guys are... Oh, and they just found out the unfortunate thing that they are going for proxy Thors. However, all these units do extra versus armored, and there is just way too many bailings that took out that first one. But look at the other side. We have another set of proxy Thors, and they are going to... Let's see. They're focus firing, so they may not do as well as they thought. However, I just remembered that Thors do splash damage. So they are going to completely annihilate all of those Stalkers, which they have done. Production tab, go away. I want to see what happens now. This cannon is in a decent spot, but I mean, it's not going to do the type of damage it needs. These units are just going to come in and completely annihilate whatever they have. This poor Void Ray is just not going to have any time to charge up. Nope. These Thors are just rolling on in. Light blue is not even doing anything. He's just chilling back there, working on his macro. This is a loss. Do we have any... No, we don't have any... Alright, there's one Immortal, but that is just not going to be enough. You're going to need at least 10 to take care of this. And there are almost no units left. They are just going to annihilate these forces in no time. This match is essentially over. I knew it was a short match, but I did not realize it was going to be proxy Thors. Wow. I don't think I've seen that work in a long time, even in a multiplayer game. Guess it doesn't hurt to try and it's in my opinion. Oh, they're leaving without even GG, and they are not happy campers. Oh, purple actually said GG. That's good, bro. I like that. Looks like orange is still in the game. Is he? Yes, he's still in the game. Talking about how good yeah, they're liking their strategy. Well, I mean, that was... Honestly, I don't know, I can't really call it a good game. It's a multiplayer game where they proxy Thord, so technically it was cheese, but holding these Zelnaga towers, keeping the center pretty much known, had these units brought out a... they were so afraid of the fact that it was 3 Terrans that they turtled up like crazy, expecting mad Marine rushes, because they're the cheapest and the fastest you can get out. they didn't even think to hold these towers. They didn't even think, hey, you know, they're not going to do any type of like crazy proxy Thor. But at the same time, they could have thought, well, what if they proxy, you know, proxy barracks? They could have three barracks pumping out units right out the front of your base. Had you just put a Zergling here or a probe just for a moment, they could have seen that. And finally, Purple managed to get a. How much of that did they see? They just at the end, I believe, saw these two things, and then Purple was just like, well, that's a shame. The thing is, though, these guys got at least basic information out of the bases. They saw who they were, where they was, what units they could have had, and, well, Thor's for the win, bro. That's all I gotta say. Thanks for joining me on this Team Up Tuesday. I am sorry about the lack of Monday video, but when I have no electricity or internet, it's kind of hard to record and then upload. So, very sorry. We'll make sure that Monday we don't have that same issue. If I have to go buy a generator, I won't do it, but I will seriously consider it and possibly move funds around to make it seem like I'm trying to do it, but I'm definitely not going to do it because those things are expensive. If you guys get a chance, please visit the website that is in the drop-down box below. If you would like to do all that crazy YouTube-y stuff where you like, favorite, blah, 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 feel free. There's buttons all around the video to do such thing. Thank you for joining me on this number dos of Team Up Tuesdays, and I will see you tomorrow for What the Hell Wednesday. Later, Rose.